Okay, so Russell Wilson, through his agent on the record last week, said Russell's yet to request a trade. He wants to stay in Seattle. But in the event that the Seahawks would decide just on their own to trade one of the best quarterbacks in football to another team, Russell would accept a trade to 4 teams: Cowboys, Saints, Bears, and the Raiders. And that's fascinating to me because David Carr, number 1 overall pick of the Houston Texans back in 2002, their first year of existence, and also the older brother of Derek Carr, the current starting quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders, wrote an article that was posted today by NFL.com listing the top 10 quarterbacks that can be acquired this year by free agency, trade, or the draft. At number 2, behind Deshaun Watson, the current Texans quarterback, is Russell Wilson. And one of the quotes from the David Carr, brother of Derek Carr article is, if I'm one of those 4 teams, i.e. the Raiders, Cowboys, Bears, Saints, I'm picking up the phone yesterday. He, Russell Wilson, is everything you want in a quarterback with endless talent, arm strength, poise, and intelligence. Plus, he has the kind of ice in his veins that gives his team a chance to win late in games no matter how great the deficit. He'll cost a great deal, but the on-field production and leadership you'd get in return would be worth it. Did I mention that David Carr's brother is the starting quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders? What in the hell is going on here? I was stunned, especially because 2018, the last year and perhaps the only year that David Carr ranked quarterbacks in the offseason, he had his brother Derek ahead of Russell Wilson.
And guess what, Mike? Derek Carr is known for blocking people on Twitter, so I haven't checked lately to see if he has blocked his brother on Twitter, but I think that might be coming once he sees this. Yeah, it was kind of weird that he would put the Raiders in that list, considering his brother is the starting quarterback, we think, of the Raiders, and starting quarterback of the Raiders perhaps in 2021 or perhaps not. Who knows? Maybe he knows something we don't know, Mike. But it was very strange to see David Carr write that, and I'm sure it's a difficult position sometimes that he's in because his brother is a starting quarterback of the Raiders. But still, just a strange thing to say when your brother is the starting quarterback of the Raiders.
Superficial analysis of the situation. It is fair and honest and objective analysis by David Carr of the situation. Even if it's his brother who gets thrown overboard, he's willing to say what he genuinely believes. Blocked by his brother or WTF text messages from his brother, be damned. Now, next level cynical analysis, and this is something Sims suggested, and I'm sure he'll speak his piece about it tomorrow morning on PFT Live. What if this is something that David and Derek communicated about ahead of time, and Derek said, go ahead and do it because I'm sick of this crap. I'm sick of this constant speculation. I'm sick of them never coming out and saying I'm the guy. I'm sick of them not giving me an extension. I'm sick of them saying we're constantly looking for an upgrade. Because Mike Mayock has said that at least once a year for the last 2 or 3 years, ever since Mayock became the GM. Remember, they looked at Dwayne Haskins and Kyler Murray going into the 2019 draft. Why? Because they're always looking for an upgrade at quarterback. Even at quarterback, there's no sacred cows. And I think Derek Carr may be sick of it. That's Sims' argument. And there may be some merit to that Derek's just had enough. You know, if you're going to play this game, if you're going to come out and shoot this down, because if I'm Derek Carr and Russell Wilson, through his agent, targets my job, I want my team to come out and say, we're not doing it. Now, the reality is he's Russell Wilson. And then that may be the truth. David Carr realizes it's Russell Wilson, but it was just 3 years ago that David Carr assessed his brother's skills as being greater than Russell Wilson. So something weird's going on here.
Yeah, something very weird's going on here, Mike. And frankly, Russell Wilson is an upgrade over Derek Carr when you consider that Derek Carr has done nothing in the postseason. He missed the postseason game that he could have played in. He was hurt when they played the Texans. So, you know, he hasn't done anything in the postseason to let you say this guy's going to lead us to a Super Bowl. 2016 was his best season. He went 12-3 as a starter. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler. But when you just look over the last couple of years, the last 4 years, frankly, he was MVP candidate in 2016. In the last 4 years, he hasn't done very much. Yes, he's gotten more MVP votes than Russell Wilson ever has because I think he got some in 2016 when he had the great season. But having said that, Russell Wilson, I think we'd all agree, including David Carr, is the better quarterback.
Yep, absolutely. And again, I feel like something is brewing behind the scenes. And who knows, maybe the Raiders are putting together a package to try to get Russell Wilson. Maybe the Saints are, maybe the Bears are. The only team that I don't think is doing it is the Cowboys, because you can't trade Dak Prescott as a practical matter. You'd have to let Dak Prescott walk away and get compensatory draft pick consideration next year. And I just think it'd be too hard with everything you have to give up to put a competitive team around Russell Wilson if you make that move.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.